With tango I started in my home, my parents' house, because they danced tango. In that moment, when I was 15, 16, I was playing rock and roll, heavy metal, another kind of music, and then they was dancing in the garage tango, and I was hearing one tango, valses, milongas, and I was watching them dancing, and for me was immediately the lovely with tango was step by step. I was hearing one tango, no, tango is not for me because I like rock and roll. But in one moment I was hearing one tango, and I checked my guitar and started to play this tango when I was 18, 19, I think, if I remember well. And in that moment I started to play more and more tango, and when I was 22 I was singing tango in my city in Argentina, in Cordoba, with a tango orchestra. I started to do some trips. So when I was 22 I started to sing professionally tango. So when I was young, in theory, but in my home it was step by step, yeah.
Okay. And then you started your own orchestra, Sexteto Milonguero.
After that, I moved to Buenos Aires because Buenos Aires was the maker of tango. And in 2000, I moved to Buenos Aires in 2000 and 2006 I found and formed Sexteto Milonguero 13, 14 years ago, and I started to, with this project. The soul of the Sexteto Milonguero at the beginning was the dance, the milonga, because I was focused on this, because I was to the milonga too. I start to dance, I start to love this word, my word to singing, the dance word. I start to love this, and I love this orchestra, I love this kind of singer of 40s. So I was in love with this kind of tango, the old tango. Yeah. But in the same way, when we start with the sexteto, I'm always was focused about our personality. For me, it was always important that we can make this with respect, with tradition, but in the same way with our personality, our touch, our soul, and that we make life with the sexteto. Because if not, it's just only covers. And for me, I understand if some people doesn't like some things, or if we are crazy, but I prefer to be honest with my band and with me, with myself, like artist.
Who was your biggest inspiration, Biaggi or?
It's just not only tango, with tango too. With tango I can mention immediately like Polako Goyeneche.
Okay.
I love him. It's so different. It's so different that my way to sing, but I love this mentality to open to the young people, In that period, the Polako Goyeneche start to sing for young people and start to invite to rocker, youngers, and come here, hey, come here, and because I think many times in tango ambient we are so, and after many years to do this professionally with a lot of respect and professionality and passion, I feel the same, I'm always open to invite another people to, hey, come hear this, because I feel sometimes in tango it's just we and just like a ghetto and blah blah blah. It's okay, but I have this mentality to include, to invite, to that I want to say is that I feel sometimes that in tango humming we are a little bit fanatic and we think that everything is I love to another kind of music too, and in the tango humming sometimes the people is like a little bit closer or closer. I don't know in English exactly in English, but I love this kind of mentality to open to yeah.
And now you're making your own songs.
Yes. In every show we play old versions with our personality, with our versions, and we play the half of repertoire normally in our shows is our own songs. Yeah, we play. Yes.
Okay, so you're now on a European tour.
Hmm?
Is the public in Europe different than the public in Buenos Aires?
No, for me, because I hear this kind of question many times, it depends not the public or the city or country. It depends of you. It depends of what you do to make different the audience, But this happened in different kind of music too. It depends of you. When we start, for example, tonight, here in Amersfoort, we come here, we come late today, blah, blah. And the humming was formal, but because the sexteto, because our personality, after 2 or 3 songs, the humming was cool, was relaxed, and was this was my feeling. So I want to say with this that it depends of it's not only which city, which country is, depend of you, depend of your way to make your work, the way to you invite to the people to be relaxed and enjoy. Yeah. After many years to do this, at the beginning, I was thinking in my profession like, I'm a singer, I'm the singer. After many years to this, what I think, my work, and I say this with proud, with trust in what I do. You must forget your life, your problems, now your mind, forget everything. I try to get you. And when I get this, it's so beautiful feeling when I feel this feedback. And the people, yes, I go. Now I enjoy. This is, in the end, it's not only tango, it's not only rock, it's not only, it's life, it's maybe yes, because it's sometimes in tango it's so fanatic things, and it's okay, but for me it's more general, more open. Yes, and I sing tango, I do this professionally for many years, but this is what I think in my work and in the tango ambient, what I see for many years traveling from different festivals and in Buenos Aires, in Europe and USA, in Asia. I think in the end, the people try to find some place to feel comfortable, to forget everything in your reality every day, to embrace. This is what I want to say of tango. I'm a singer, I'm a musician, but the most important thing in tango is the dance. This is the success in tango. People can embrace each other, just in a few seconds, and have, it's strong and it's beautiful.